Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another amazing, fantastic, spectacular YouTube video. We got some finals gameplay in the background. I'm playing as the medium class. I think at some point in time I switched to the light class. A lot of shoddy spam in this match today, so it's not the most fun I've ever had, but it was pretty fun for the time. But today I just wanted to talk about a topic I got asked about pretty recently, as a matter of fact. One of those brain-tingling hypothetical questions you get asked that trigger those shower thoughts. But the question I got asked was about, I believe it was college essays. Since I'm pretty sure most of the time you can write down whatever you want on your college essay or exam, however you prefer to say it. But I was asked, if I were to write a college essay or a college exam, what would I write about? And that got me really thinking. So, as most of you don't know, I'm very much into history. I'm quite a history buff, whether it be world history, US history, you name it. But I just wanted to yap a little bit about this topic. If you like hearing some yap content, if you want to hear more of it, if you want to see more gameplay stuff, just drop a comment. Drop down a comment of any topics you would like me to talk about, anything you're interested in hearing a perspective on, and we'll get right into the video. So, for the purpose of this video not being an actual essay and not being an hour and a half long, I'm just going to basically summarize the main thesis of my quote-unquote paper, and I'm kind of going to explain three criterias of people that fit that description. So, the main thesis is pretty much that once a people or once a species gets over the need of survival, and they have food, shelter, as much water as they need, and they're basically over that sense of like impending danger and the need of survival, everything after that is just a sense of how much can I aura farm now. So there's, in my opinion, three different criterias. There's a C-type aura farmer, a B-type aura farmer, and the GOAT's A-type aura farmers. And it can be in any different time period. It can be anything you could think of that can basically assist you in the search of aura farming. So that's pretty much the main thesis, the whole body of the topic today. And so now I'll go in order from bottom to top, talking about who I think fit those kind of criteria of aura farming. Alright, so to start off, we have the C tier of aura farmers. And the first couple people that I can probably bring up off the top of my head are just most politicians in general. I'd say Thomas Edison too, Harry Truman, Joan of Arc, maybe someone like Grover Cleveland, Michelangelo, those kind of figures. So now these guys, they're still influential in their own kind of way. Arguably, you could say Thomas Edison is very influential, but he does not have the kind of aura that someone like Nikola Tesla has, in my personal opinion. You can argue in the comments if you want. Fight me any day. I still think Nikola Tesla has way more aura than Thomas Edison. But generally speaking, these people do have some influence on the world we live in today. But personally, I don't think it's enough. I don't think they get talked about enough, which kind of brings them down on the aura scale, in my personal opinion. And now, a step up from the C tier, we have the B tier. Now, this is when it starts to get really, really crazy. So, in the B tier, I would probably put people such as someone like Mark Twain, Galileo, we could say Alexander Hamilton, we can say Da Vinci, those kind of people. Now, these guys, this is quite a step up from aura. These guys are, I guess you can say, aura connoisseurs. They know how to flex the aura. They know how to represent the aura. Such as Da Vinci. Bro literally built a helicopter and a plane in the Renaissance era. Do you realize how crazy that is? People were literally getting over the fact that the Black Death literally killed almost the entire population of people on planet Earth, which was mostly Europe at the time. But bro literally said, okay, we're done dying. Let me build a helicopter. Let me build a plane. Galileo, bro was like, oh, let me put some lenses together. Let me magnify the sky. so I can see the gods. I can see God himself. Oh, what's that? Planets? Moons? Bro, actually unstoppable. Actually unstoppable. And now, for the main event, the A tier ore farmers. Now, I have four examples of A tier ore farmers, but I have to go over them individually because they are that influential and that aura filled. So, first person up on the chopping block is Big George Washington. Now, I know a lot of this stuff has probably not been taught in most history classes. I'm not sure if you learned it at all in history class, but this is what I've learned outside of class. But this dude, let me tell you, this dude was basically fucking psycho. He was a ginger, first off. He basically had the teeth of slaves. A lot of people say it was wooden teeth, but I'm pretty sure, historically accurate, it was the teeth of slaves, which, don't even get me started on how unhygienic that is, first off. And not only that, he literally brought together an entire ragtag group of farmers, fishermen, and literally brought down the biggest, I'm going to repeat this, the biggest, most powerful empire in the entire history of planet Earth. Do you understand how crazy that is? That is literally the same thing as the entire population of Portland, Oregon against the U.S. military-industrial complex. Now, do you know how crazy that sounds? And they won! They literally fucking won! Absolute aura-filled. Aura-filled. There's no question about it. Now, next up on the chopping block, he really needs no introduction. It is the man, the myth, the absolute legend, Mansa Musa. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you don't know who he is arguably the richest human being on planet Earth. I'm pretty sure his net worth is at least $400 billion, which I don't even think Amazon's even worth that much. And you know how much Amazon costs? This man was dripped to the teeth. He was so drippy. A leaky faucet couldn't even compare to this guy. Bro had mountains upon mountains of gold. And this was back in the day. This is basically back during Mesopotamia times, if I remember correctly. You could correct me in the comments if you want, but honestly, even today, people argue about, oh, will Jeff Bezos ever be Mansa Musa? Oh, is Mansa Musa still the richest person in the world? So far, still? Yeah, and I think that deserves a good amount of aura over everyone else. Alright, now, onto the real man, myth, legend. We have the supreme ruler, the Temujin, the man of iron, the scourge of God, the Genghis Khan. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, which I don't know how you don't know who this guy is, this man, I believe, has killed the most people out of any other human being on this planet. He killed so many people. He actually dropped the total carbon emission down. He brought it down of how many people he killed. And not only that, bro bared so many children, almost every single descendant, every single Asian culture, like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, obviously, like every single Asian is a descendant of him in one way or another. You literally cannot compare the amount of aura this guy had. And the last person I'm going to talk about for this video is Nero. Oh, Nero. Oh, Nero. This guy, wow. He definitely took the Genghis Khan route of aura farming. You could honestly say that Nero topped the amount of aura farming that Genghis Khan did in like half of the time. This dude was a straight menace. If you have the time, please look up what a Nero candle is. This dude literally on the palace had Nero candles all over the place. And if you know what that is, it was literally one of the main attractions of the palace. Anytime there was guests, anytime there was political, like, people coming over, Nero candles would be hanging around. Absolute madness. Not only that, he was probably one of the most cruel emperors in all of history. People were so scared of this guy. When he eventually committed Minecraft save quit at the end of his time, people were so scared that he was going to get resurrected that they literally were like in a panic every single waking moment, fearing that this guy would come back. Absolute insanity. But yeah, that's pretty much the time I have for today. If you liked the video, drop a like. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Drop a comment if you want to see different stuff. Let me know if you want more gameplay stuff oriented, some yapping, some whatever. Drop a comment. Hopefully I'll get to it. I'll leave you with a little bit of gameplay, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
The live wire swiped a cash out.
A move that definitely sets the
Dematerialize.
Scotty.
Getting you back up.
I don't lose myself in lo-fi beats. Just drift away.